Some people say that education is a window to endless opportunities, although some say that it is actually a door. However, it does not erase the fact that it paves the way towards a person's future, for it not only provides knowledge about the sciences and arithmetic, but also molds a person's views and ideals which would accompany him in the future.
Our national hero started his education in Calapa in Binyan with his mother as his first teacher. Rizal, like the most illustrated children, started to know information about the world at an early age, like reading, writing, arithmetic, and religion.
It is true that a child's parent is his first teacher. I was only 3 when I was taught by my mother, a woman of good character and fine culture, the alphabet and the prayers. She was very patient, meticulous, and understanding woman and never gets tired of teaching me by means of memorization with rigid and strict instructions. After discovering my talent in poetry, she took advantage of it in order for me to stimulate my imagination and to memorize the alphabet faster. As I grew older, my parents employed private tutors such as Maestro Celestino, Maestro Luis Padua, and Maestro Leon Monroy who taught me Latin and Spanish.
After the death of Maestro Leon Monroy, Rizal's parents decided to send him in a private school. His brother Pasiano accompanied him by riding the caravan. They reached their destination in 1.5 hour ride.
The private school in Binyan was located at the house of Maestro Stiano Aquino Cruz, a severe disciplinarian. During my stay, I was able to engage in different fights with my classmates. Some I won, others I lost. Although I may be quarrelsome in nature, I never ran away from a fight. On the other hand, I was the best student among all the boys, which caused them to be jealous of me. So they told lies to discredit me, and as a result, I was punished.
After some time, Rizal went back to Calapa. At the age of 9, however, he was sent again to Binyan to continue his studies in Latin because his first teacher has died.
It is very rare for a day to finish without me being stretched on a bench for a whipping, or punished with 5 or 6 blows on the open palm. Still, no matter how much I resent it, I could not do anything for I needed to carry out my father's will and not disappoint him. Apart from that, the only thing that made me endure this ordeal is the thought of my beloved father, mother, and siblings.
After studying in Binyan, Rizal went to Colegio de San Juan de Ledran to take the qualifying exams in which he passed. He then decided to study at Ateneo Municipal. Complications arose, however, for he was almost not admitted because he is too small for his age and the school year has already started. He entered Ateneo nonetheless.
Every class in this school is divided into 2 groups, the Romans and the Carthaginians, and each division does their best to excel at all things. For those who become the best gets to be the emperor.
Rizal generally liked the duration of his stay. He became a member of a fraternity and the secretary of Marian Education. He also read the account of Monte Cristo and the travels to the Philippines. He even got some Brazilian in all his subjects. In addition, he developed his sense of patriotism, for he started thinking about the inequality that is evident during that time.
As I leave this beautiful institution, all I feel is sorrow and melancholy, for nothing could provide me with something more than what the asylum of peace has given me. 2 or 3 tears rolled down my cheeks as I bade farewell to the time that passed, to my good luck that would never appear again, to my peace that ascended to heaven and left me alone on earth.
Rizal felt so much distress when he was already leaving Ateneo, for it provided him with a lot of unforgettable memories. However, just like anything in this world, happiness does not last forever. He was to take his college education at the University of Santo Tomas despite the advices of his mother.
In the University of Santo Tomas, I first started taking up metaphysics. A Christmas vacation, however, led me to change my mind and started my education in medicine. During my stay at the university, I became more inclined with arts and letters and a number of extracurricular activities. These led me to accomplish different achievements that are mostly literary.
Stay in the university did not last, however, for he decided to go to another country. In 1882, he boarded the Spanish ship named Salvadora in order to go to Spain and finish his studies in medicine.
Truthfully speaking, I've always been more inclined to arts and letters, which is quite evident when looking at my records. It does not mean, however, that my studies in medicine is haphazard. In 1884, I was able to obtain my licentiate in medicine with a rating Aprobado.
After studying, Rizal was able to finish his different successes. He utilized in medicine and able to cure illness in his mother's eyes. Moreover, he demonstrated his patriotism and nationalism towards the Philippines while he was still studying.
Without education, I would never become who I am. Before, I was just like an empty pail that is easy to be toppled down because it does not have any water to it. Now, however, with all the knowledge and information that I have in mind, which constitutes the water, I will not easily fall and break. Education is just like that. When you want it, it will come to you and bring you to endless opportunities that will hone you to become who you will be in the future. When you do not want it, on the other hand, it would just like be a gun being fired into a strong wall. It would not pierce through at all. Cherish your education, for that is the part in your life that will define most, if not all, your whole being.